Hello, we are here with this section of the Rio de Janeiro model. It is the time of electric poles. This is really an important element that really makes completes the scenes. It gives a lot of movement and a lot of realism to the scene. When I was in Rio and even going through a lot of pictures, you can see that they have like this tremendous amount of wires everywhere going in different directions. This is a little bit of what I try to represent here. And a special engineering detail that we came up with is this kind of a spring system. And this is really important. Every time that you need to climb into the model, every time you need to fix a derailed crane, you will probably just bend over the model and accidentally maybe you will push into this. So we have these threaded nuts or thinnies or mounts that go into the wooden base of the model. You make a hole, then you place them in this device like this, and then you just like kind of fix it into the model, and then you have the mount ready. Ultimately, the actual pole that goes like this. So that is actually how it works. It's awesome. We make like rubber molds, and then we created resin cast copies. Yeah, this is called SAMAC. This is really like a low temperature melting material, and the reason how it copies so good is because this is made by centrifuge. Did I say it right?
Yes.
Okay, they have like a round mold and they put the material in the middle, and this goes like turning at really fast speed, and then we have this. What is great about this primer is that it also gives texture, so this will end up looking like concrete. Can you see the texture here, the grain of the paint? It's really cool. Now it really comes to the wash. I use this wash to enhance the details and the texture of the concrete. We have like a subterranean line here that comes directly from the transformer here and goes across the street underground. This is really like a great detail. For every situation that I create here with the wires, there should be an explanation of why this electric disposition is like that. I will also add some more detail into it in the form of tags, some graffiti, and some posters. See, you kind of have this kind of cracks in the paper. Now it comes the moment to go into more detail. One of the things is the wires. It's easier, I figure that it's easier to do it like this than to do it into the model, so this will be the next step. So this is the string that I'll be using for the wire to recreate the wires between the poles. Every time you have a transformer on the line, you have a cross arm, and this is used to connect the transformer into the cross arm, and then it goes to the line that goes on top of the poles, and then it's transformed into low tension line that it will go into the houses. Now I will repeat this process in most of them. Sometimes I also will add other details, such as these subterranean lines are pretty cool also. We absolutely need to have this kind of messy look with all these wires going in every direction. This is insane. I'm really happy, really excited to be building this, really. Now it's the moment to start installing these poles into the model. I already have my mounts in there. So maybe in this case, I will have another one going in this direction. That will be straight, but it happens. Sometimes they are like correcting wires just to keep the tension in the pole. So it's just to have them in the right shape, you know. And that will happen, for instance, in this one. This is like an end of line pole. It will be in reality making a lot of strength in this direction. And to prevent this from happening, they will put another wire that is called a guy in this direction, like tied up to the rock over here, so that will prevent the pole for moving. And I will actually have that because as in the reality, I will also need it for this. It was really an intense labor. It took a lot more work than I expected. One thing I really like at the end of this whole process is the weathering, the painting, the tags, and if you need to do service to the model, it is something that won't be so much in the way, and you can actually work around it. And the solution for that was to have this kind of flexible mounting for them, and this is really like a great solution. I don't know if I mentioned, but this is like my baby, you know. I've been taking care of this section of the model since it was born. This is one of the last models to be boxed up. I wish I really had the time to keep adding details, keep adding scenes that I have in my mind. You have to remember there's no figures here, there are no cars here. There's a lot of still to be done. When it is in place, this will absolutely be insane.
oh.